Right, guys, I'm going to go over the hormone list with you. um, Hopefully my voice will hold out. I finally found it. I just had to go look in a different place. And like I said, I lost some files this summer. I'm having to go back and collect everything up again, put them back in the right place. So if you'll go to lessons and just go to the endocrine system, the first chapter, and you will see handouts test one, and there's your hormone list. All right. So I'm going to click on that and I'll show you how to use this and what you need to know from it. So this is going to be a list of all the hormones that you need to know. This is not a complete list. This is only a partial list of the hormones in the body, but these are the main ones that are working for us right now. These are the main hormones that we have that do a lot of things for us. So if you'll look at the chart, it's going to tell you a couple of things. One, it's going to give you the principal source. This is where it's made, all right? Now, there is an exception on here, all right? And I'm going to go over that with you when we go scroll down to the next section. But if you will look, anterior lobe of the pituitary, these are the hormones that are produced there. Okay, we went over these in the lecture a while ago. The thyroid stimulating hormone, follicle stimulating hormone, lutein hormone, prolactin, growth hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone are all going to be made in the anterior lobe of the pituitary. All right, so that's going to tell you where it's made. This is also going to tell you what type of hormone it is. Now, anything that doesn't say steroid is going to be an amino acid based hormone. We all know that proteins are made of amino acids, and that's what this number is here for. That tells you how many amino acids are in the protein, right? And so if it says protein or peptide, you know those are going to be amino acid based hormones. But the easiest way to memorize this chart is just to memorize the steroid based hormones. There's only about 7 or 8 of them. All the rest are going to be amino acid based, right? And then the other thing you need to know again is where these hormones are made. So if I have a matching section on the test, for instance, it'll have prolactin, and you'd have to match that up with the anterior lobe of the pituitary. Now, I did mention there was a kind of an exception. These two, vasopressin and oxytocin, or ADH and oxytocin, these are going to be made in the hypothalamus. They are stored in the posterior lobe. So make sure you keep that right. That you know that these are made in the hypothalamus, not in the pituitary. Remember, these are not made there; they're just simply stored. The other hypothalamic hormones are listed here. Right. So again, anything that says peptide, tyrosine, which is amino acid, tryptophan, which is an amino acid, all of these are amino acid based. So I'm going to skip through and just kind of go down, and you'll see almost all of these are amino acid based. There are exceptions, and there's the steroid. If you memorize the steroid-based hormones, by default, everything else is amino acid-based. Again, that's a little study trick. Also, if you hear corticoid, steroid, if you hear that oid at the end, you know it's a steroid-based hormone, right? So glucocorticoid, mineral corticoids, androgen, testosterone, think about testosterone and think of sterone, okay? But it's in the name. But again, if you'll just memorize the one that says steroid-based, then you'll be good to go. So there's 3 there. There's 2 more here, progesterone and estrogen. And then the androgens you see here are steroid. And then calcitriol is a steroid derivative. Calciferol, or vitamin D3, is a steroid. And I believe that is all of them. So again, if you just memorize those 6 or 7, however many there are that are steroid based, you don't have to memorize all the ones that are amino acid based. Just by default, you'll know the rest of them are, right? So again, for your test, I want you to know 1, is it steroid based or amino acid based? And then 2, where is it made? And that's what's going to be over here, except for that exception up top. Okay. Remember, I told you that these 2 are made in the hypothalamus, right? So you might want to download this and make a note of that on here, right? So they're made in the hypothalamus, right? I hope that helps. If this is on Blackboard, again, you can download this and study from it.